Hi, everyone. Today, we are going to learn the present perfect continuous tense from beginner to advanced level. If you watch this full video, you will easily understand the present perfect continuous tense by the end. Let's start with a quick example. I've been waiting for an hour. Notice the frustration in that sentence? This tense doesn't just show duration, it shows emotion and emphasis too. By the end of this video, you're going to understand it deeply enough to use it naturally in conversation and confidently in your IELTS exam. The present perfect continuous emphasizes the duration and ongoing nature of an action that started in the past and either continues right now or just recently stopped with visible present effects, like being tired, sweaty, or out of breath. We use it mainly in two situations. Number one, an action that started in the past and is still continuing now. For example, I have been studying English for 2 years. Number two, an action that recently stopped, but has a visible or felt result right now. For example, I'm exhausted because I've been running. Here's the key idea. This tense is all about the duration and the process of the action, not the finished result or the number of times something happened. That's the job of the present perfect simple, which we covered in the last video. Let's look at the structure in the simplest way possible. Rule 1. Subject plus have plus been plus verb with ing plus object for I, we, you, and they. Sub plus have been plus verb plus object. For example, I have been studying. We have been waiting. You have been working hard. They have been practicing. Rule 2. Subject plus has plus been plus verb with ing plus object for he, she, it, and also for singular names like Mike or my mom. Sub plus has been plus verb plus object. For example, he has been studying. She has been waiting. Mike has been working hard. My mom has been cooking all morning. Now, let's look at the full structure. For affirmative sentences, I, you, we, they, plus have been, plus the verb with ing. He, she, it, plus has been, plus the verb with ing. Let's look at the structure in the simplest way possible. Rule 1. Subject plus have plus been plus verb with ing plus object for I, we, you, and they. Sub plus have been plus verb plus object. For example, I have been studying. We have been waiting. You have been working hard. They have been practicing. Rule 2. Subject plus has plus been plus verb with ing plus object for he, she, it, and also for singular names like Mike or my mom. Sub plus has been plus verb plus object. For example, he has been studying. She has been waiting. Mike has been working hard. My mom has been cooking all morning. Now, let's look at the full structure. For affirmative sentences, I, you, we, they, plus have been, plus the verb with ing. He, she, it, plus has been, plus the verb with ing. For negative sentences, subject plus haven't or hasn't, plus been, plus verb ing, plus object. For I, we, you, and they, we use haven't been. For example, I haven't been sleeping well. We haven't been practicing enough. For he, she, it, and singular names, we use hasn't been. For example, he hasn't been feeling well. Mike hasn't been answering his phone. For questions, have or has plus subject plus been plus verb ing plus object. For example, have you been waiting long? Has she been feeling okay? Let's hear this tense in a real conversation between a coach and a player. Coach says, "You look exhausted. Have you been training hard?" Player replies, "Yeah, I've been practicing for 3 hours straight. My legs are killing me." Coach asks, "How long have you been playing tennis overall?" Player replies, "I've been playing since I was 7, so almost 15 years now." Everyday examples together. 1. I've been studying for 3 hours. 2. She's been working here since 2020. 3. Have you been exercising? You look tired. 4. We haven't been sleeping well lately. 5. It's been raining all day. 6. They've been arguing for the last hour. 7. Why is your hair wet? I've been swimming. 8. He's been feeling sick since Monday. Now let's talk about the mistakes almost every beginner makes. Mistake 1. Confusing this tense with the present perfect simple. I have read 3 books focuses on a completed number or result, while I have been reading focuses on the ongoing activity itself or its visible effect. Mistake 2. Using this tense with stative verbs. It's wrong to say, I have been knowing him. The correct form is, I have known him for years, because stative verbs don't take continuous forms. Mistake 3. Forgetting the word been. It's wrong to say, I have working. The correct form is, I have been working. Mistake 4. Using this tense for a single completed action with a specific count. I've been writing emails is ongoing and general, but I've written 10 emails is a specific completed count, which needs the present perfect simple instead. Now that you're comfortable with the basics, let's move into the more advanced ways fluent speakers actually use this tense. The first advanced use is expressing mild complaint or criticism about a recent ongoing pattern of behavior. For example, you've been ignoring my messages all week, or they've been cutting corners on this project. The second advanced use is combining it with how long to ask about duration in a natural conversational way. For example, how long have you been living here? Or how long have you been learning English? The third advanced use is describing gradual change or development over a recent period, especially in more reflective or narrative speech. For example, I've been thinking about changing careers, or she's been growing more confident lately. The fourth advanced use is explaining visible evidence with a cause, especially in storytelling or explanations. For example, the streets are wet, it's been raining, or he's out of breath, he's been running. Now let's talk about something extremely important if you're preparing for IELTS. The present perfect continuous is a strong marker of advanced grammatical range, and it shows up naturally in speaking part 1 and part 3, when talking about ongoing habits, recent activities, and personal development. Let's go section by section. In speaking part 1, this tense is perfect for describing something you've been doing recently or for a period of time. For example, I've been working at my current job for 2 years, or I've been learning English since I was a teenager. In speaking part 3, using this tense to describe ongoing societal patterns adds sophistication to your answer. For example, more people have been choosing to work remotely over the past few years. This shows both duration and connection to today, which is more advanced than a simple present statement. In writing task 2, this tense is less common than the present perfect simple, but it can strengthen a sentence describing an ongoing process, especially when discussing recent trends. For example, governments have been investing more heavily in renewable energy in recent years. Let's cover 4 mistakes that specifically lower your IELTS band score. Mistake 1. Overusing this tense in writing task 2, where the present perfect simple is more natural for describing a completed achievement. It's better to say, governments have introduced new policies, rather than governments have been introducing new policies, unless you specifically want to emphasize an ongoing process. Mistake 2. Forgetting been under exam pressure. It's wrong to say, I have working here for 2 years. The correct form is I have been working here for 2 years. Mistake 3. Using this tense with state verbs in speaking, which sounds unnatural to examiners. It's wrong to say, I've been wanting this for years in a formal context. While this specific phrase is actually common in natural speech, most other state verbs like know, believe, or understand should stay in the simple form. Mistake 4. Not using this tense when it would sound more natural and impressive than repeating the present simple. Saying, I've been studying English for 6 years sounds far more fluent than I study English for 6 years. Here's a tip that can genuinely boost your speaking band. Whenever you're asked how long questions in speaking part 1, try to answer with the present perfect continuous instead of the present simple. Compare these two answers. Weaker, I live in this city for 5 years. Stronger, I've been living in this city for 5 years, and I've really grown to love it. The second answer immediately signals stronger grammatical control to the examiner. Now let's practice everything we covered, from beginner to IELTS level. Pause the video after each question and try to answer before I give you the correct form. Beginner level, question 1. I study English for 2 years. The answer is, I have been studying English for 2 years. Question 2. You wait long? The answer is, have you been waiting long? Question 3. She not feel well lately. The answer is, she hasn't been feeling well lately. Advanced level, question 4. How long you learn English? The answer is, how long have you been learning English? Question 5. I think about changing careers. The answer is, I've been thinking about changing careers. Question 6. The streets are wet. It rain. The answer is, it's been raining. IELTS style, question 7. I work at my current job for 2 years. The answer is, I've been working at my current job for 2 years. Question 8. More people choose to work remotely over the past few years. The answer is, more people have been choosing to work remotely. Question 9. Governments invest more heavily in renewable energy in recent years. The answer is, governments have been investing more heavily in renewable energy. Let's recap everything from this video. At the beginner level, this tense emphasizes the duration or visible result of an ongoing or recently stopped action. At the advanced level, it's used for mild complaints, how long questions, gradual change, and explaining visible evidence. At the IELTS level, it's a strong tool in speaking part 1 and 3 for showing duration and fluency. But in writing task 2, the present perfect simple is often more natural for completed achievements. In the next video, we're going to look at the past version of this tense, the past perfect continuous. See you there.